Good. Let me also bring in our guests who are joining us this evening. Geopolitical analyst Pathikrit Payne is joining us on the broadcast. We also have the former IPS and ex-DGP from Punjab, Shashikant, also on the broadcast with us. Good to have both of you on the broadcast with us. Pathikrit, let me begin with you first with the sketchy details that we have and the initial information coming in. But more importantly, the information that we've just broken for our viewers of what top intelligence sources are telling that there is no terror angle.
Well, once the agencies are saying it, we have to go by that. But Ridhima, there are three things we have to understand. Number one, when it comes to India, let's not presume that every terror threat or risk are only from China and Pakistan. Let us also understand one thing. I am completely, although discounting this issue, let us also understand one thing, that there are elements in the West also who are not very happy with an assertive India, with an independent foreign policy, which is keeping good relation with Russia as well, and is steering and chartering its own route and destiny, which is at times decoupled from West as well. We have seen time and again the West has been trying to create problem in this country. There are so many indications that so many so-called orchestrated violence and anarchy-like situation in this country had funding from the West. So while we completely discount this possibility, there is no denial of the fact that such private military contractors have been involved in many such incidences in the Middle East or Africa, where you have a plausible deniability factor. And if something can just float and move around and reach the shores like this, then those organizations should be taken into task. I mean, the company which is claiming that this product, this consignment belongs to them. True. So where are the alerts? I mean, something like this should have an RFID. They could have identified it. They could have alerted the Indian authorities as well. Have they done that? That is something that we have to wait and watch. Let's also realize one thing, Ridhima. Today, there is a huge consignment of arms and ammunition which has been left in Afghanistan by the Americans, and which is now getting sneaked into Pakistan, and they're being used in Jammu and Kashmir, including something called steel bullets, which are armor piercing. And Indian security forces are suffering because of that. So while we discount this, we cannot completely discount the possibility of certain elements in the West also trying to create some kind of destability or some kind of an attack, something. I'm not directly accusing in India.
Okay, Pathikrit, I'll just request you to stay on with us. And before I bring in Shashikant as well, I want to bring in my colleague Vinaya, who's been tracking all these developments for us. Vinaya, we're also now putting out a new set of visuals where we can see certain bomb squads that have reached the spot as well. What is the latest that you're picking up as far as the investigation is concerned?
Well, right now what we are learning is that, since the police are making sure that there's absolutely no stone left unturned, we are seeing that a bomb disposal van has already reached Srivardan in Raigad, where this yacht was found. Thorough inspection is going on. In fact, we are bringing you the latest visuals of that thorough inspection of the bomb detection squad approaching the yacht. It will inspect the yacht and it will try to make sure if there is any further security threat from the yacht. As of now, though, the government has reasons to believe, police have reasons to believe that these are abandoned vessels after they could not be towed away. But still, as of now, since the government is extremely wary and not ruling out the terror angle whatsoever, and after the recovery of arms and ammunition, though the company which was responsible, that's the Neptune P2P group, which provided private security and has taken ownership of the arms and ammunition on Lady Han. At the same time, the authorities trying to make it amply clear that it will not take this lightly, and that is why we have seen that while the ATS team is already monitoring, while the NIA team is already on their way to reach the location, the Maharashtra Police Squad, bomb disposal squad, has already reached the location. It's inspecting the yacht as we speak. And right now, official sources tell us that when there was a distress call that was given from on board that vessel, at least 4 Omanese nationals were rescued and were lifted from that vessel, which was found empty on the shores of Srivardan today. So as of now, what we are learning is that there is a statement that has been issued by the Neptune P2P group, which has said that it has provided private security on the vessel My Lady Han. The yacht was damaged during monsoon in the Arabian Sea, causing captain to declare an emergency. While crew were rescued, the yacht was unable to be salvaged due to extreme weather conditions. The group has also said that it's working with the owner of the company and the Indian and UK authorities to determine the official procedures for retrieving of the material that has been found on board. So on one hand, the company is trying to retrieve the material, particularly the arms and ammunition, the sophisticated arms and ammunition found. On the other hand, the police trying to make sure that there is no bomb or any other threat on board that yacht that has drifted off to Raigad. Back to you.
Okay, Vinay, I'll just request you stay on with us. Let me bring in Shashikant.